Okay, so here is the development of signs for calculating effects and interactions. This is the total signs that we would have. I just wrote like on the board that I could go through like a few of them with you right now. But fill this table by yourself. For example, look at here, we have the treatment combination. And for the treatment combinations, we find it from the runs. Like we said that we have 3 factors. We're talking about the full factorials. It's going to be 2 power 3, which is going to be like 8 runs. And for the different runs that we have, I'm going to write down here like a few of them that then I'm going to work with it. So the first one is the, like let's say 1, means that A, B, C, all of them, they're on the negative, like on the, they have the negative sign, like -1, or you can say that if you want with the talk about the coded one, or you simply can say that okay, it means that all of them they're on the low level. Because of that, we don't have any letter of the A, B, or C here. And the next one is like C. We have B. I'm going to go a little down and write down something like, let's say, AC. And then a little more, I'm going to write down ABC. So with the main effects, we have A, B, and C, right? We have 3 main effects. And for the interaction, we would have the interaction of AB, we would have interaction of the like AC and then BC. So I'm going to write down here AB, AC, and BC. This is the 2-factor interactions. For the 3-factor interactions, I would have like A, B, and C, right? So I would write down here A, C. Then, in the next step, let me stop sharing and that you could see. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I would say that for the first one, it's 1, there is no letter. It means that all of them, they are in the low level, right? So I would write down here minus, minus, minus. And then for the next one, I would say, for example, this one has C. And what's going to happen is that A is going to be low level, look at here. B is going to be low level. C is going to be on the high level. Why this is important? Because later, whatever we find from this line for the effect, we do something on it, and then we are going to find out the coefficient that we have for the factor C in our regression models. And then we can go and find out these ones. Like we are looking for AB, so you multiply A and B is going to be positive, right? AC is going to be positive as well. BC is like negative and it's going to be positive. And ABC is going to be negative because you are going to multiply all these, like -1 times -1 times -1 is going to be negative, right? And then for the, let me do this one as well. So it's AB, it's going to be positive, and then I would have AC, which is going to be negative, and then BC is like -1 times +1 is going to be negative, and ABC, multiplying all of them, is going to be positive. You can write down, if you feel more comfortable, you can write down like 1 here, so it doesn't matter. You will see both of them while you are working with that. Like -1 +1, let's give it this. And then for B, you can pause the video, do that by yourself, and then come back and check it. So for B, it's going to be, this one is going to be -1, this one +1, -1. And then the multiplication of them, AB is going to be -1, AC is going to be +1, and then BC is going to be -1. And then when you multiply all of them together, it's going to be +1, right? And then we would have like something, let's say we have AC. You can do, I would suggest that you would do that for all of them. Because later, when we're going to have the regression model, it's going to be very helpful for us. But let's say that now I'm going to do AC, right? So when we have AC, it means that I'm going to have A, like this A is on the high level, and then this C is on the high level. So you don't see B here, so B is in the low level. So what I'm going to write down here, I would say A is in the high level, B is in the low level, and C is in the high level. As I said, you can just leave that as a negative, positive, it doesn't matter. It's going to give you the same answer. And then AB, I would say is going to be -1. Like AC is going to be +1. And then BC is going to be -1. And then ABC is going to be -1. And then let's do the signs for this one as well. As the last one is the +1, +1, +1, because we have like, means that A is on the high, B is on the high, and C is on the high level as well. And then when we're going to multiply them, it's going to be +1, +1, +1, and this one is going to be. So we can develop the whole table, like all of them, like all the runs that we have, we would develop it for it. Like we have 8 runs, right? And we would develop it for it. So let me share the screen, like go back to the slides. Yeah. Okay. So try to do all of these by yourself. We're going to go back to it and use it later.